Hello, my darlings. How you doing? It's your girl Lala. Thank you for stopping back by to see about your friend, your sister, your homie, your auntie. So glad to see you again. Yeah, I haven't been pushing out the videos as frequently as I have been doing. March just done came up in here. It just like just came in here stomping and made some things, things get a little busy, I'm a business owner too, so I gotta get them taxes and stuff prepared. But it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna get it done. But there has been a message that has been on my mind that I had to share with you today. And I had to let you know, if you didn't know, now you know that the narcissist spell is wearing off. It's wearing off. The narcissist spell is wearing off. Like, people is waking up to the fact that the wool that they've been pulling over people's eyes, the wool has now cleared, has been removed. They're seeing them for who they really are, seeing them for their true colors. Because the narcissists have been creating a whole bunch of chaos, disorder, mayhem for years, centuries. You hear me? They have even taught the next generation how to be so they can continue that mass chaos, fear, and hating as energy. And, the spell has worn off. The spell has worn off because the ones that were under the spell, they're coming up out of it and they're realizing, like, I'm seeing you who you for really are. The devil, the evil that you've been doing all these years. Now I'm seeing it because you trying to pour it all. They trying to heap it all onto just one person, or the one that walked away that saw it happening way before these others have woken up. They are no longer around, so they had to pour it on to their minions. They're the ones that were underneath the spell, and those that are underneath the spell, that spell work is wearing off. And if you didn't know, now you know. I'm here to tell you. So let's get into this reading, okay? Yeah, we're gonna start here first. And the ancestors are speaking so clear. The leaks and the cracks in the foundation that have been patched over and just, covered up, sealed. They, temporary seals and everything. None of that no more. None of that no more. It's bursting through. The dams is open. The dams is open. They are fully flooding everything and getting stuff out of their way. Okay. So the first card, this is from the What Lies Beneath. First card that came out here is betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So yeah, they've been exposed for who they are. That they were feeding a whole bunch of lies, feeding a lot of ideologies of what they wanted people to believe and perceive about them. They are not ones to be trusted. They were never ones to be trusted. You trusted them because they are flim-flam. They speak their words so nice and kindly. They might be, if they're feminine energy, they might, woo you with the twist of the hips and the curves and all of this, and even getting you into the bedroom action. But though that type of magical spells have now worn off. And last week I picked up a lot of irritability, a lot of anger, a lot of, chaotic energy last week. So I'm feeling like they are, inside is an internal pressure cooker for them. And they are spewing it out at everyone. The ones that that were up underneath their spell, now they're getting the full-fledged, hard ass truth of them. And this also reminds me of a certain person that is in government, and he's going through it right now too. I'm not going to say his name because we're not going to give him any power, but you know who I'm talking about. Orange. You know who I'm talking about. And then we got investigating. So yeah, I'm feeling here like, the ones that the spell has worn off from, that are waking up to what the narcissist has done, they are now going back and investigating like, did I really know you? Did I really know you, the person that I thought I knew? This person that I have known for years, this person that I've been involved with for years, this person that I thought I could trust. Now it's making me look at certain situations a bit differently. So what was the real reason so-and-so no longer wants to come around? What is the real reason that, people are not inviting us out to as many functions or things? What is the real reason? Now they're starting to put two and two together, and they're like seeing it. Oh, it wasn't because of the other people, because narcissists like to victim blame and victim shame and everything. They're realizing now it was the narcissist. Yep, because bottom of the deck, we got emotional intelligence. So yeah, you have realized that you have been manipulated all of these years, and it's been physical, it's been mental, it's been emotional, it's been psychological, it's been sociological. It's been all the logicals. You are waking up with your emotional intelligence and like, that's not right. They made me feel down, depressed, made me feel less than worthy of myself, put me down while their ego boost was up higher. That's not right. That's not the way that it should be. Like, it's not right that they want all the worship and all the glory, feeding their ego and their pride and everything, while they just step on everybody else. Having to dial back what you say, or, walking on eggshells, afraid of what their temperament might be day to day. You're realizing that right there ain't cool. That ain't no way to live no life with nobody. So, yes, the spells are wearing off. It needed to be. It had to be. Because, and I know some of you are like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't I see this earlier? Why was I so blind? Sometimes you're blinded by love. Sometimes you're blinded by what people say they can do for you. Because, the narcissists, they love to love bomb. They love that with a huge amount. Because they want you to get this great picture and perception of them. It's like they shit don't stink. But theirs is one of the stinkiest ones that it is around. It just, like, and they ain't too clean themselves. They don't hygiene this because they got that devil in them. They got that spirit in them, that unclean spirit. That's why. Right. Okay. So yeah, this is Junbei. This is from the Secrets of the Ancestor Oracle. Junbei, total disruption. And you see all of those masks right there. Those masks is coming off in multiples. So you might know a narcissist, but I feel like you know a lot of them. You know a lot of them because they've been hiding in plain sight. They've been hiding for the longest. And now they fully are making themselves appear. You're now seeing all the things that you turned a blind eye to all these years coming to light. The red flags that you just let continue to be red flags. Now you seeing the red flags of what they is. And you like, no, I don't agree with that. I don't accept that. Yeah, the next card, the High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. Like, you probably had this deep down. You saw it. Like I said, you saw the flags. You saw what it was. You saw it, but you just bypassed it. Oh, they'll get over it. Oh, they didn't mean it that way. Oh, it'll be temporary. No, there's no temporary doing. And I feel there are those that knew. Like I said, the ones that walked away from the narcissist, the ones that escaped from the narcissist, they knew that this was coming. They knew the spells would be worn off eventually. They knew this time was coming to pass. They got out before all the chaos and the disruption that's going on right now. They got out before all that occurred. And now, everything, because I'm pretty sure you was probably warned about it in the past and you didn't believe them. You didn't believe them. But now it's like, okay, they told me this was going to happen. They told me this was going to happen. And I tell you, every time it come to pass. It can't help it. But when it come with a hotness. Hot. You feel me? Okay, next we got Mother of Water, emotional self-care. So yeah, because the masks have worn off, because the narcissists are being exposed, we talked about emotional intelligence, and this talks about emotional self-care. So now you are pouring into yourself. You are charging up yourself. You are feeding yourself first. You are not feeding into the chaos and disruption because they want the chaos because it makes it stay nasty, stinky, smelly, all the they love to, they like kind of like pigs. They like to be in their own filth. And now you filling up your own cup. You doing the things that are important to you, that give you joy out of life. You're not filling up their cup anymore. You're not giving them that worship. You're not giving into their demands, into their ego and their pride. And they the trickster, the manipulation, the puppeteering, you're getting up out of them cobwebs. You're getting out from underneath them. This is definitely giving me that devil energy. And it's also Nancy, if you're familiar with African spirituality, the spider energy. Yeah, ego and excess. They had too much ego. They've had too much ego for way too long. Their egos have been turned all the way, turned up. Now it's time for them to get knocked off the pedestal. Hey, hey, hey. Right. Little dance break. All right, this one right here, last that we're going to pull from, this is the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. Oh, we got three of them fell up on the floor. We gonna pull them right there because they wants to be heard. Oh, whew, okay, let's see. Okay, so we got Gross Bon Ange. I don't know how to pronounce all of these, so excuse me if I mispronounce. Then we got Grand Igbo. This is of Congo. And then we have Rada, which is Air Gouda. So, like I said, I apologize if I mispronounce the words. But, yeah, this first card here is giving me like sun energy. It's also giving me like that cyclical energy as well. Like everything happens in cycles, and this is the cycle. This is the karma that is coming to pass, and it's coming. And this is giving me like that fire energy, like fire horse energy. And so like anybody, everybody, like the spells are being removed off, like everything is being cleared off, like, you know, and it's coming in with the quickness and the swiftness. Then we got Grand Igbo right here. So this card here is giving me like kind of like that emotional self-care energy. It's also giving me like the ancestors Could be a grandmother spirit that saw things come to pass before they actually did. Could have been a warning. Could have been the one that's kind of guiding guiding this energy. The ancestors are very strong right now. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. I got chills right now because my ancestors was coming through real quickly last night. One of the songs I channeled was Luther Barnes, I'm Still Holding On. And the other song I channeled was the Mississippi Mass Choir, He Can Fix What Is Broke. So yeah, there are definitely some broken things that could be possibly in your lineage, in your family, in your relationships, that the ancestors are strongly connected with and ushering in, because this has gone on way too long. This has done a lot of detriment to the family. It has broken the family. It has broken relationships. It has caused a separatist energy. And the love is not in the picture anymore. It's more of duty more than it is of truly wanting to. Yeah, because the next card is, like I said, Gude Rada. This could be those that have passed on, but this could also be like the narcissist could have been draining out the energy from these individuals. Because basically what happens is the narcissist will drain you and then they will discard you. If they get everything that they need out of you, they will discard you and let you fend for yourselves. So some of you all could have been dealing with some health issues, some health problems. Or you could have known people that the narcissist was heavily involved with and they couldn't make it anymore, and their way out of this world was to be 6 feet underground, unfortunately. So yeah, this could be possible relatives or relationships or friends that you were tapped into with, and the narcissist made those relationships come to an end. It happens because they don't like to see you happy. They like to be happy, but they don't even know what happiness is. It's a false sense of happiness, but they definitely don't like to see you happy. Yeah, and then we got zombie. Yeah, so those that were underneath the spell of the narcissist, we're kind of just going with whatever the narcissist did, wanted, said. Like the words, the spells was so strong. Like, and this is also giving me like witch warlock energy too. Like they were definitely in tune with the dark arts, speaking, saying things over you, over people, wanting people underneath their spell so they could be worshipped and waited upon, and they could drain the energy, drain your soul from you. Yeah, because underneath the zombie, we have La Place. So like I said, that energy of that fire, that burning, that cut, and La Place means home. So yeah, there's definitely some shaking up going up in the homes, the home places, the homesteads, you know, burning down what is no longer needed, burning down these false illusions and everything, getting back to what, and like taking your power back. And then underneath that is Oshun. So yeah, taking your power back. It's definitely happening. And then we got the market coming to pass in Obatala. I can't, yo, you see this? This was meant to happen. It's had to happen. It's time to bring the community back. It's time to, you see, like the sun is in the back. Well, it's like a sunny background to me in a way. But like, you know, that yellow, the confidence. The confidence is coming back for that sacral, that solar plexus chakra. You know, people getting back, the community, people trading with one another, you know, displaying their gifts to one another, because the narcissist brings in the chaos, brings in separation. With no more separating, people are going to start coming back together. People are see what gifts we have for one another. People are going to see that they have been in here, put into our lives to cause chaos and disruption, so that we cannot jointly connect and give to one another. You know, there might, and this is also giving me like the bartering system, like people's talents, and like this could even be the money, the financial system, like going down. And people are relying off of the gifts of the land, the gifts of what they internally know how to do. You know how to build houses. Okay, I've got some trees that we can cut down and make a community out of. I'm seeing this happening because this narcissist spell is wearing off. People are going to join and connect with one another again. You know, this is what's going to make this country better again. And this could be worldwide. You know, more love breeds more peace, more rewards. Okay. All right. I know this was a little long, but the messages had to be said. Like, it had to be said, you guys. Like, don't fear, don't fret, don't worry. Stop feeding into what a vision tells you. Okay? Start picking up your discernment. Start picking up your intuition. Start seeing the signs that nature, Mother Earth is giving us. Okay? What they say in the song, trouble don't last always. Okay? There's a message for somebody right there. I think that's by Timothy Wright. Trouble don't last always. So don't feed into the bullshit. Don't feed up into the hype. That's what they want you to do. That's what feeds their ego, okay? So yeah, this could be on a family level. This could be on a personal level. This could be on a business level. This is on a worldwide country level, okay? This applies. The narcissist spells is wearing off. And that's all I got to say. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to know the next time I put up the new video for you, okay? And do something to spread more love today and every day to a stranger, because that's what we need right now. All you need is love. The community needs love right now, okay? All right. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.